We have lived alongside them for 15 millennia, yet we are only just now beginning to understand the stranger living in our living rooms. Most people look at their dog and see a pet, a creature of simple needs, driven by food, sleep, and a vague sense of loyalty. But the forensic data coming out of cognitive labs at Duke Emory and Tokyo University suggests something far more haunting. Your dog is not a wolf that learned to beg. Your dog is a biological masterpiece of social engineering, a creature that abandoned its own kind to become a professional mirror of the human soul. While you think you are training them, they are performing a 24-hour-a-day psychological audit of your behavior. Today, we are stripping away the sentimental myths to look at the cold, hard science of canine intelligence. This is Canine IQ, and this is the ghost in the machine. 1. The Great Betrayal. Beyond the wolf. To understand what your dog sees when they look at you, we first have to understand the great betrayal of their ancestors. 15,000 years ago, a subset of wolves made a radical evolutionary gamble. They stopped looking at each other for survival and started looking at us. In biology, we call this domestication syndrome, but in dogs, it went deeper. They developed a unique physical muscle that no wolf possesses, the levator anguli oculi medialis. This is the muscle that allows dogs to raise their inner eyebrows, creating the puppy dog eyes expression. This isn't an accident of cuteness. It is a biological hack. It mimics the facial expressions of human infants, triggering a nurturing response in our brains that we cannot consciously control. When your dog looks at you, they aren't just looking. They are using a specialized piece of evolutionary hardware designed specifically to manipulate human neurochemistry. They see you as the ultimate survival resource, and they have evolved the UI, user interface, to ensure they stay at the center of your world. 2. The cognitive bridge. The pointing test. For decades, scientists believed that humans were the only species capable of theory of mind, the ability to understand that another individual has intentions and knowledge. Then came the pointing test. If you place 2 cups on the floor and point to the one containing a treat, a dog will almost always follow your gesture. This sounds simple, but it is actually a cognitive miracle. Even our closest relatives, the great apes, struggle with this. A chimpanzee sees your hand as a physical object moving in space. A dog sees your hand as a pointer to your internal thoughts. They have bridged the gap between species. When your dog looks at you, they aren't just watching your movements. They are mind-reading your intentions. They are looking for the why behind the what. This is why your dog knows you're going for a walk before you've even touched the leash. They have mapped the micro-patterns of your intent. 3. The olfactory ghost. Scent as time travel. We experience the world through light. Dogs experience it through chemical history. To a dog, your scent isn't just a smell. It is a detailed biography of where you've been, who you were with, and how you feel. Research using fMRI imaging has shown that the scent profile of a familiar human lights up a dog's brain like a neon sign. But here is the part that will change how you view your absence. Your dog uses your scent to track time. As your scent fades in the house throughout the day, your dog can actually smell how long you've been gone. They aren't just waiting, they are measuring the decay of your presence. When that scent reaches a certain low point, they know, based on thousands of repetitions, that your return is imminent. They aren't just sitting by the door. They are navigating a chronological map made of molecules. To them, you are a scent ghost that slowly vanishes until the moment you reappear. 4. The mirror effect, left gaze symmetry. If you want proof that your dog sees you as a different category of being than a dog, look at their eyes. Humans have a left gaze bias. We scan the left side of a human face first because that's where the most honest emotional data is stored. Forensic eye tracking studies have confirmed that dogs do this too, but only with humans. When a dog looks at another dog, they don't use this bias. This tells us that the canine brain has a dedicated human processing unit. They have evolved a specialized neural pathway designed to decode the human face. This is why your dog is often the first to know when a marriage is failing, when a person is sick, or when a stranger is untrustworthy. They are reading the leaked emotions on the left side of your face that you don't even know you're displaying. They aren't just seeing your face. They are seeing your internal emotional state rendered in high definition. 5. The asymmetric language of the tail. We have long been told that a wagging tail equals a happy dog. The science says that is a dangerous oversimplification. The tail is actually a highly sophisticated broadcast antenna that uses lateralized brain signals to communicate. Thanks to breakthrough research in Italy, we now know that tail wags are asymmetric. A wag that favors the right side of the body indicates a positive approach mindset. It's the brain's left hemisphere, associated with positive emotions, in control. A wag that leans to the left indicates withdrawal, fear, or anxiety, controlled by the right hemisphere. Most incredibly, other dogs read this asymmetry instantly. If a dog sees another dog wagging to the left, its own heart rate spikes. It recognizes the warning signal. When your dog wags for you, they are giving you a data stream of their internal security status. They are telling you exactly how safe they feel in your presence, leaning their joy or their hesitation into the physical space between you. 6. The molecular anchor, the oxytocin loop. Everything we've discussed, the eye tracking, the scent mapping, the intention reading, leads to one final biological truth. It is called the oxytocin feedback loop. In 2015, a landmark study revealed that when humans and dogs make eye contact, both species experience a surge in oxytocin. This is the exact same chemical mechanism that locks a human mother to her infant. This is the only known instance of a cross-species biological loop of this kind. It means that your dog has effectively hired the human bonding system. They aren't just a part of your family. They are biologically indistinguishable from a family member in the way your brain processes them. And for the dog, you aren't just a pack leader. The pack leader theory has been largely debunked by modern science. To a dog, you are a secure base. In psychology, this is the role a parent plays for a child, a source of safety from which they can explore the world. So what does your dog see when they look at you? They don't see a master, they don't see an alpha, and they certainly don't see another dog. They see a biological lifeline. They see a mind they have been designed to read for 15,000 years. They see a scent map of their entire world and a face that triggers the most powerful bonding chemicals the mammalian brain can produce. Your dog is the only creature on this planet that has chosen you over its own kind. They are the ghost in the machine, a sophisticated alien intelligence that decided the best way to survive was to love us. If this deep dive into the canine mind changed the way you look at your best friend, hit that like button and subscribe to Canine IQ. We are uncovering the forensic truth behind the animals we think we know. Leave a comment below. Does your dog seem to know things before you even say them? Stay curious.